Hello, you beautiful people, past, present, and yes, and for those in the future, welcome back to, what is this, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force the Third. Yes, so, a little bit of an update. So, for the next few weeks, Okami is going to be busy here. So, we're going to be playing some games in between these weeks, and you guys, from the selection that I gave you, chose a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here is my stats so far. I'm doing pretty well. I think a 65% win ratio. Pretty nice. Pretty cool. Jaden, however, but let me tell you about this guy. He is the protagonist of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. So you would think that he would do some good dueling, right? No. Okay. Context. So the last tag duel I did before the stream started, it was against Crowler and Axel, which is on this particular map here. So Crowler had an ultimate ancient gear golem. Oh, I'm doing well, Titan. How's your evening going, buddy? Welcome. But yeah, I had, let's see, Crowler had a ultimate ancient gear golem on the field. I had Shining Flare Wingman with about 4,000 attack, as well as Burner of the Mighty, which reduced the attack of Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem by, I think, like 1,000, something like that, as well as Elemental Hero Bubble Man. So, like, I'm thinking, okay, I already attacked this turn. Crowley can't hit over my Shining Flare Wingman. Okay, so Jaden, next turn, you would think would use, like, Shining Flare Wingman to hit over Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. But you want to know what Jaden did? Jaden, in his infinite wisdom, decided to tribute summon, getting rid of Shining Flare Wingman and my Bubble Man for Elemental Hero Neos. He didn't have Neo Fusion or any of the other Neos cards on the field to be able to contact fuse. I would have excused it if he was trying to do a contact summon, but he just tributed over my monster just to spite me. And we lost the tag duel. And as you can see, Jaden's win-loss ratio, it's not good. Most of it is just from the dumb decisions he's made. But you know what? It's perfectly fine. We're okay. We're just going to stick with single duels for now. And if by chance we need to go ahead and do a tag duel, well, someone please help me. And Jaden's defense, he is quite stupid. Yes and no. When it comes to dueling in the show, he's very competent. In the show. Yes, he does make some dumb decisions every now and then, but for the most part, he's there. Hello, Dronzer! How's it going? Hello, everyone in chat. Yeah, KeyToDarkness, you should probably know that the AI's... Yes, yeah, that is true. Yes, it is on me. It is on me for not remembering that the AI is not the smartest. But I will combat that. I will go ahead and make a rebuttal to that statement right there, Dronzer. I don't want to say the AI is stupid, because you want to know something? When the AI wants to win, they will try their very hardest to make sure that they win. Like, one of the duelists, like, at least this, yeah, like Fonda, Phoenix's tag partner in this game, she plays Nurse Burn. And Nurse Burn is an incredibly good deck in this era, because all she has to do is use cards like Upstart Goblin, or like the bountiful other of healing effects. When she wants to pop off, she will pop off. But yeah, Jaden can be quite stupid at times. You know what I think it is? Now, I don't know if this is actually how it goes in these sets of games, but my theory is, since Jaden is a Slifer Red, he is using the Slifer Red AI. And then, you know how, like, in certain opponents, like you face a raw yellow or even Obelisk Blue especially, it's like you're playing against pro players at times. I think when they were programming this game, they put Jaden's AI as the raw, Slifer Red, which means his AI for decision making is dumb. Whereas if you fight against someone like, you know, Fonda, she's going to make some uber plays, which we'll probably see, you know, here in a bit. I'll show you, like, what I mean, because, I mean, watch. Like, now that we're on live, she's probably going to just, you know, not have the best cards. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and do this Fusion Gate, you know. We're going to go ahead and set this monster right here, and we're going to pass. Alright, let's see where it goes. I'll show you how pros duel. My turn. Draw. Let's see. Come on, Destiny Hero. You're not a Destiny Hero. That's not a Destiny Hero. Everyone remember Destiny Hero Mystic Tomato? Gee, I love that Destiny hero. But yeah, Jenny, I already know that. It's funny that you're playing a Yu-Gi-Oh game because I've been itching to play the Sacred Cards on GBA because it was the game I grew up playing. But I need to pick up the Classic Collection game that came out a few months back. Honestly, that would be a good way to play the game because I don't know if they fixed any of the issues with the GBA Yu-Gi-Oh games, but if they did, awesome. Awesome. If not, you might have a time. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, I am all over the place here today. But yeah, the Sacred Cards, great game. Like, I enjoy Sacred Cards. Reshef for Destruction, however, that could just go away. That is so incredibly difficult. So, what do I want to go and... I can do that. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to summon Stratos. Get myself a card. I'm going to go ahead and get... let's go ahead and get... Sparkman? Maybe? Wait, do I have Sparkman? Yeah, I do. Here you go. Alright. Now, I am going to go ahead and use Fusion Gates. Amateur. Oh, you son of a sub. Okay, never mind. I won't use Fusion Gate. Alright, that's cool, I guess. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Heavy Storm. If you want to be like that... What card was that? D-counter. Okay, that is only for when you have D-monsters. Great. Oh, shit. Yeah, Sacred Cards is on the early days collection. Oh yeah, definitely get it. Like, pick it up then, because honestly, that's kind of what I like about Konami as of late. They're re-releasing these classic games in a massive collection, like the Castlevania collection, the early days collection for Yu-Gi-Oh, like the Dominus collection. Like, Konami is re-releasing all their classic titles into one thing, some of which that were never initially released to the States. So that is a good way to preserve the titles, as well as giving like fans of the series something new, like at least for those who never got to play the Japanese versions of those games. Honestly, hey, definitely pick it up, dude. Like, support Konami in that case. If like the more we get of this, we might end up getting the PS2 Yu-Gi-Oh games too, which I would be down to. I will be down for it. Like, give me a Doors of Roses collection or a PS2 collection, whatever. It's not just Konami, but a bunch of companies are like, wait, we have games we could really re-release. True, but I think Konami like is doing... I don't want to say the best job at this, because all they're doing is just kind of like letting the games drop in one collection, but they're not trying to reinvent the game. Like, you see a lot of remakes of games. You do see a lot of like updated ports with all these different features, whereas Konami is just dropping the games onto one cartridge and then just kind of going at it. I think that's a good way to handle that, but at the same time, I do agree with you. Yeah, there are other game companies that are doing something similar, which honestly, I want to see these games re-released in some way, because game preservation is pretty much non-existent in in a lot of ways. Like, I think it's like, now I could be wrong, I think only 12% of games are actually on the market or available to buy, like online, you know, in markets. That it's just crazy to me how many games just cannot be sold, whether due to licensing or perhaps, you know, the company went out of business and they can't do business with them. It is so, you know, sad, you know. Sadly, Konami won't be doing that because they want everyone to forget about the good old classic games like FM, Dotor, and the Tag Force series, and many other classic Yu-Gi-Oh games. You know, if this were like a couple years ago, I would agree with you on that. But considering that they released like so many new, well, not, I don't want to say new, but they released so many of their classic games on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, I don't know. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, they released the DS Castlevania games. They have released the classic Castlevania games, you know. So eventually, they're going to release the PS2 games, right? And my mindset pretty much goes to Yu-Gi-Oh as well. Like, they're releasing the old Yu-Gi-Oh games. They're releasing the Game Boy Color, and as well as... Of course you used Toronto Trip. Of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you did. Anyway, so it's just kind of... what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if this were a couple years ago, I would agree with you on that statement, but I have a strong feeling that Konami is wanting to go ahead and release these older games, like older PS2 games as well. Like, especially since they still have the license. I don't know if it's a separate license or like using the Yu-Gi-Oh license, and but you know it's just flavored a little differently. But I do, I do think it is possible that the PS2 games will be released. Hey, look at that! I'm gonna get myself a Stratos. All right, Stratos, destroy that spell card. Let's go. Oh, okay, trap card. Another D counter. That's fine. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alistair, you're kind of falling behind there. I've got recurring resources. I don't know what you're doing. If Konami does re-release the PS2 Yu-Gi-Oh games, my money is going to release 2 versions: classic playstyle and non card playstyle. Exactly, and I think like games like Duels of Roses, Forbidden Memories, as well as Captain Monster Coliseum, games that never really sold all that well, despite its uniqueness, have an opportunity to be sold again, especially since Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, like, granted, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was still big back in the day, but it's even more so now. Like, there are so many people playing, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! And may want to go ahead and, you know, like, experience these classic cards, you know? And I think it would be, like, I don't know if it will sell, like, super well, but I think it would be a interesting thing to do, you know? Especially since, as far as I'm aware, they're making some good money off of the classic re-releases, you know? I am really looking forward to see what Konami has in store, especially since, you know, they're doing all this. I mean, and also, like, even their newer games, or remakes, I should say, are doing pretty well. Silent Hill 2, I hear, is doing pretty well. But in the end, if those classic games do get that much attention and whatnot, then maybe, just maybe, everyone will be happy to get that to happen. Oh, absolutely! Like a lot of people, I'm sure a lot of people will want to have like a modern version of Duels of Roses. Heck, Konami can even reach out to the Redux mod maker. You know, basically for Duels of Roses, there is a guy who made a Redux mod or a hard version of that. Just get that guy to work on this port, you know, as, you know, make it official, maybe make an online play, and you've got yourself a wonderful, wonderful competitive Duelist of Roses community. And who knows? Just imagine competitive Duelist of Roses, you know, that gives you an option for both new players who are not used to these kind of systems, as well as like the hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh fans who want a harder version of that game, you know? Just, you got money right there. You've got a good thing right there. Konami just needs to reach out and just take it, you know? Let's see. Where do we go? I think we dueled everyone here. Oh, I didn't even notice Queen's Knight there. Nice. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-dun. Let's see. I think today is Saturday, so the card shop's not opened. Let's see here. What? I don't think we've ever been to the abandoned door room, so let's check that out. Let's see, what cards are here? Da 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 da. Oh hey, Zambraya the Dark. Two-Mouth Dark Ruler. Okay, so we're gonna be finding a lot of dark cards here. Hopefully some good ones. That's not a good one, but alright. Konami is playing it smart by giving the consumer the most value for their dollar. Example, I picked up Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 for $30 because it was on sale. But even then, for full price, it's still a good deal for the 3 Metal Gear Solid games. Oh yeah, that's another good example. They're re-releasing the Metal Gear games, you know, I'd say, and mostly in promotion for, like, I guess, but no, they remade Metal Gear Solid 3, so yeah, like, sometimes people want to play the original thing, and Konami is actually doing a pretty good job with their advertisements. Delta, yeah, thank you. That's what it's called. Delta, yeah. Like, in combination with Delta, like, people are getting more interested in, like, these older games, you know? And it's, honestly, I think it's a good business decision that they're doing here. I'm interested to see where they go from here, considering they haven't really been making too many games as of, like, at least recently. Silent Hill 2 looks very nice. I haven't got a chance to play it, but it looks like a great game. So, like, I want to see more from them now that they're back, you know? I don't know why I keep saying you know, you know? you know. Alright. Alright, Corey. What kind of deck are you playing? Okay, be kid. Haha. Okay, Corey, you're freaking me out, man. Alright, what you got, Corey? Corey in the house, yeah. It's a party every week, baby. Alright. Make a good duel. I will make good duels. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate reinforcement of the army. So that way I can get myself... Let's go ahead and get this guy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set you. As well as set that. End my turn. Alright, Corey, what you got for me? Gold sarcophagus, okay. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh, that's kind of a tough one. I've had many favorite cards over the years. Let's see, what would be my absolute favorite though? I especially enjoyed Yugioh. I know it wasn't an entirely good card, but just this like level 10 monster that slowly gained stronger the more it was destroyed. That always interested me. Like back when I first got into Yu-Gi-Oh. But in terms of like my favorite like my card now, I would say my favorite card would have to be Judgment Dragon. Lightsworn's Judgment Dragon. I used to be a very heavy Yu-Gi-Oh competitive player back in the day. Between 2012 and 2017, I always played Lightsworns. I may have played a couple of decks here and there, but Lightsworn was my bread and butter. I would always go into events with a 40 card Thorn! Thorn, you raided! Oh my goodness, hello Thorn! How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for entrusting your views to me. My name is Claude Gaston. It's good to have you all here. We're talking Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm regaling my tales as a Yu-Gi boomer. You're back when I played the competitive years of 2012 and 2017. Yeah, I used to be a competitive player. I always played Lightsworns. I used to play a 40 card Lightsworn deck with no side deck. Because, yes, I know what some people are going to say. Not playing a side deck, you're absolutely crazy. That would never work. And, yeah, sometimes they're right. But I have proved time and time again in my regional events. Granted, I was always 1 or 2 spots away from getting the top tables and getting my invite. I was always like 52, 53, 54, and it just... I was so close. I was always so close, you know? Like, at one point I got... Let's see, X3 out of 9 rounds, and I just barely made 52, but the top spots were top 51. I remember working so hard in that tournament and just being so... devastated about not getting my top with... Because that would have been an amazing thing. Okay, you use a Wapaku. Using pure Lightsworn, you know. Mine is Megasonic Eye. He's my favorite because he was very first card. I got him at McDonald's. Ooh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, the McDonald's Mighty Kids meal. So now when I've constructed it, there's always been, even if it doesn't fit. You know what? That is awesome. Hey, Titan. Hey. Yeah, that is amazing, dude. I'm kind of the same way when it comes to Lightsworns. I would say, like, you know, so the one card, the absolute one card, Personality, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. We're talking Yu-Gi-Oh! We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We got all these things going on. And yeah, I remember the Mighty Kids meal cards. Man, that was a long time ago. And I know what you mean, Jacob, because I would always put a Thousand Eyes Idol in my side, like just 1,000 Eyes Idol in the side deck. Only because people kept pestering me about using a side deck in tournaments, and I'm like, okay, bet. I'm gonna go ahead and do that with Thousand Eyes Idol. Do you play Master Duel? Yes, I do. Maybe not so much now, but I do jump on it from time to time. My main is still Lightsworns, but I have played around with Ice Barrier as well as Vendreads. Vendreads are like my new fascination. you know, in terms of like more modern Yu-Gi-Oh, I love the concept of Vengeance, being able to just tribute. Oh yeah, that's right, Wapaku. Just being able to just go and not only tribute off monsters and gaining effects based off of that, but just having one monster with three separate effects, just nearly invincible at times. Because let me tell you, like when you put one monster and two quick effects, that can be pretty scary. What do I mean by that? So there's a card in Vengeance called Revengeance Slayer, which by itself is not very good. It gains 300 attack whenever during the battle phase you can banish a Vengeance card. It gains 300 attack permanently. That's whatever. But what makes it strong is its secondary effect, being able to, when it is sent to the graveyard, you get yourself a ritual spell, and as well as sending a Vengeance monster. But if you stack the effects onto him, he could have these are both quick play effects where you can banish a special summon monster as well as banish a spell or trap. Now, a quick effect for both banishing a special summon monster and banishing spell and trap is really good, especially if you summon it on your first turn, you use the quick effect once, pass turn, you get to activate it again, so you're benefiting more off of that quick effect, you know? I don't know why I keep saying you know at the end of sentences, but oh my god, it's yeah, I forgot about level limit area B. That's something. But I do have Avion. I won respect from pro player because I summoned him by sacrificing a 9-star monster with 3,500 attack to summon him. Level 5-star, 1,500 attack to get the winning hit. Awesome, dude. That's pretty cool. You know what? I really like that. That's pretty nice. I remember. Oh, I got a follower. Hello, thank you, Litty. How's it going? You are I think you're a warrior. Wow, and we just hit. You are my 200th follow. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we hit 200s. Man, you know, we are there. We are at the 200 mark. Woo! Loading. You switched over to. You switched over to the Twitch now. Woo! Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is that, oh, that's Wilder, I think. Yeah. That's your wife? Oh, well, hello. It's good to have the happy couple here in chat. Like, I hope you two are having a great night. I do appreciate you following. I do appreciate you, you guys just being here. Like, we're having a good time. We're talking Yu-Gi-Oh! We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm slowly getting burned, but that's okay, you know? We'll get that. So he's got gold sarcophagus now. Outstanding dog Marin. Stratos, no! It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Extermination. Let's go. Alright, so did I get rid of two of them? Oh, okay, I got rid of both of his Frozen Souls. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. What does Frozen Soul actually do? Activate when you release 2 Frozen. Skip your opponent's next battle phase. Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. Sent to the graveyard, shuffle into the deck. You know what? I am going to go ahead and summon summon this guy out. Air Hummingbird, you know. Okay, let's get your life points a little bit lower. Now I activate my trap card. These hands, which allows me to walk up to my opponent and punch him as hard as I can. Oh no, I've fallen into a trap. It's called restraining order, which means I cannot, get within 500 feet of the person I punched. Oh no, which means I can't finish the duel. Air Hummingbird. Of course we got Messenger apiece. Oh man, this guy. I see where your strategy lies. This is gonna be interesting. What can I make? Hang on, I can make Necroid Shaman, I think. Hang on. No, not Necroid Shaman. Wild Wingman. Ooh, okay. Yes, we can make Wild Wingman. Let's go with that. Let's do that. Elemental Hero Wild Wingman! You know what? These classic heroes. Yes, that would work. Yeah. So, what is your favorite archetypes? Lightsworn is my preferred pick because I play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh with it. Vendreads are another archetype that I've grown so fond of here as of late. Because you know the whole ritual summon mechanic, you know, doing that. Okay, I'll get rid of this. As well as I like Ice Barrier as a concept, and I think the newer card kind of just the newer cards kind of changed the strategy of what it used to be, but it's been a while since I've actually played it, so I'm not entirely too sure on that fact. Other archetypes. I do like the concept of the mech lords, like at least the original mech lords, where you destroy your own monsters, or you know, you let your opponent destroy the monsters, and you end up and you can summon like this one big powerful level 1 monster that can also absorb synchro monsters and gain that. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. I could add polymerization back, which means free fuel for this guy. We got the endless loop of spell and trap destruction. Let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch you to attack. Switch you like right there. Can I switch you? Yes, I can. Let's go. I do have Metamorph. There we go. Yeah! Get rid of that. I don't want to lose my life points. Alright, what are you? Another Nimbo Momanga. I am so tired of seeing this flying squirrel. I am so tired of seeing that. I've seen that card so many times. He's annoying? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, he is so annoying. Look, he is a great card in this era because it gives you a couple extra turns and more life points to work with. But when you're fighting against it, especially if they have ways to recycle it, oh boy, it gets annoying. It gets real annoying. But luckily for us, we've got an infinite loop of spell and trap destruction because I can get polymerization back, use this guy to destroy. Oh, threatening roar, isn't that nice? I cannot do that. Alright, there you go. United we stand. Let's go. 2,900. We just need one good turn. We're both top decking right now. Okay, of course it's going to be a trap card. I imagine it's going to be another trap card. Oh, we got 11 turns left. We need to hurry. We need to scurry. Okay, Woodman, get that polymerization back. Alright. Wild Wingman. Honestly, Wild Wingman is really putting in the work here. Holy crap. You got this? Yeah, we got this. I am so happy I used the effect. Gravity Bind in this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! So annoying, and I've used it a lot growing up. But now, let's go ahead and do this. Because he's not going to have that many Nimbo Momangas now. So, if we could just get a couple of good hits in, we'll be able to win. Okay, maybe we won. I think depending on what this card is, I think we still win. 45, and then, yeah, I think this is it. No, we're 200 life points. I mean, we're going to win next turn, but oh man, here I thought we were going to get it this turn. 250. Fuck. No Destiny Draw. Do not do Destiny Draw or anything like that. Okay, you're not main character, so... Alright, we got this. We got this. Yep, okay. Cyberjar. I sure hope it's not Cyberjar. Knowing this particular type of duelist, I would not be surprised. Let's go. Wild Wingman. That's even worse. Now I can't get over him. That is, yeah, it's even worse. I can't get over him. I mean, what I need is a blade edge or something to actually deal some damage. He has 250 life points left. 250. I only have so many turns. Bottomless trap hole is not going to help out in this instance. Oh my goodness. Spirit Reaper. Oh, some of the Gemini. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Thank you for noticing that. What does he do? You know, yeah, I could know. Okay, he becomes Elemental Hero Neos. Yeah, let's do that. Do I have my normal summon? Yes, I do. Let's just summon him. Yeah, let's just summon him. There we go. He's now Elemental Hero Neos. Sometimes I forget about that effect because I just see him as a 1900 beater. So I need. Okay, I can get over that. I can get over that. I just need something with piercing. Hang on. I don't know if he fuses with any. I've got an idea. First and foremost, let's go ahead and get rid of level limit area B to get rid of this. Okay, so Warrior Return it alive. What do we have in our graveyard? So it has to be Warrior. Stratos. Okay, I can get Stratos out. Hey, no, I got it. So, get Stratos out of the graveyard. Normal summon Stratos. Polymerization. No, to get, it's not gonna work because I have monsters on the field. Any monster removal or piercing? Ah, man. I'm trying to think. So, depending on what we have. But yeah, we do have burn damage. We do have ways of getting over. We got Thunder Giant. Thunder Giant can get rid of. Let's see. Discard one card from your hand. Yeah, we got Thunder Giant to get rid of that. We have he just attacks all monsters. Okay, so what we need is. See, now this is very difficult. This is very difficult right now because I have a full board of monsters right now. And I really can't. Let's take a look. Hang on, we can probably. I know this is going to sound stupid, but I want to see what my hand is like first. So let's end our turn. I got 2 or so turns left. Can we harder the cards this? Because I also have Blade Edge. Blade Edge is piercing. I am on a time clock right now. Dang. That's not gonna help me out much either. I'm trying to think. Don't have any Neospatians because honestly the Neospatian fusions kinda suck. I do not know, to be quite honest. I'm kind of stumped at the moment. What is that? Maybe, guys. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Before we continue this, I think he might have lost the duel. So, we use this effect to special summon Stratos. Wait a minute, it's a face. Hang on. Special summon one and face up attack. But yeah, that's great. So we special summon Stratos. We get a monster from the deck to the hand. Now the question is, what monsters do we get? So I'm thinking, like, if we go ahead and use Fusion Gate to wait, Stratos. Yeah, Stratos allows you to search a hero card from the deck to the hand. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So what are we going to get with Stratos? Does it work for normal summons only? No, it actually works at normal or special summoned. So that's why Stratos is at 1 in this version, because it's normal or special summon. You can go ahead and get a hero card from your deck to the hand, which is very great, but Okay, I have an idea. I just don't know if it would work. So. I'm really debating on what card we're going to get here. Because it's definitely Stratos. We're definitely doing Stratos, but what card are we going to get from the deck? Hang on. I think about. Oh, I got this. Hang on. I got it. We get Stratos. Stratos activates his effect. We get Blade Edge. We tribute Blade Edge and go for game. I think we got it. Hang on. Let's do that. Haha. Alright, let's go. Let's get Blade Edge. Yeah, here we go. We're getting Blade Edge. Now we do have to wait a turn, though. We do have to wait a single turn. So, let's go to main phase 2. Wait. We're gonna go ahead and tribute off. Let's tribute off this Woodsman and... You know what? Neozalis. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So next turn is our last turn. This is clutch. This is so good. There we go. We won. With one turn remaining. Let's go. Okay. Blade Edge. Get that win. Destroy the opponent. With, I don't remember your attack name, but heated super blade, I guess. Let's go! Woo! Dude, honestly, I wasn't even. I probably could have done that turns ago, but I just was so stressed out in this duel. Holy crap! Let's go. And we got new challenge bonus. GG's all around. I have been defeated. Hey, and I'm done. Hey. Yeah, I am awesome. Honestly, that was a pretty awesome duel. This is what I miss about classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't get me wrong, I like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! But you don't see too many clutch games like this too often. Yeah, get your game on! And here's the thing, that we're never letting Jaden battle, or we're never letting Jaden duel, funny enough. We are Jaden Yuki now. We are Jaden Yuki. Alright, what's your strategy? The other guy had Final Countdown. Okay, terraforming. I'm gonna just keep it in my hand. I don't want to activate it, just in case. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. That and... Alright, we got 3 cards. We got 3 cards on the field. What are you going to do? Let's see. What you got? You set a card. Okay, so... Blind Dust Tornado. Let's go with this card here. You know what? Yes, I would like to set a trap card. There you go. Of course, it's Heavy Storm. Okay, so Acid Trap Hole. Okay, he seems to be going for a trap heavy deck too. Okay. I'm gonna go and just pass turn. I don't have any monsters, funny enough. Set a card. I don't know if I like that. We'll see. I got nothing else. You can go. Alright. Okay, we're both doing back row. You can go. I'm not getting any monsters whatsoever. And I have ways to get them from my deck to the hand. We're just not getting them. If the last duel was epic, this is more funny than anything. Yep, just finally a monster. You know what? I don't care if this gets removed, because if it does, it's just this. What's your spell trap monster ratio? I usually go half the deck or 20 cards be like monster in some way, and then at least maybe 12 to 15 spells and maybe 5 traps. I might have a little bit more, a little bit less, but that's kind of my ratio. Like half of it is monsters, the other half is spells and traps. I like to keep that even ratio there for the most part. Like I think I have like 45 cards in the deck currently. Okay, you've got that card. Yeah, that works out, yeah. I mean, when it comes to old Yu-Gi-Oh! Like this, it's good to have that ratio. Although in instances like this, you tend to be preferred spells and traps, apparently. Trying to think. You know, do I want to be cheeky? Do I just want to get rid of everything? Honestly, that one trap card is kind of getting in my... You know what? I don't care if I'm going negative. This is just too funny. Alright, let's see what he had. So he had Trap of Darkness, selected... Oh, okay. So basically he gets activated. Fairy Box, that would have been bad. Trap Hole, and that... Okay, so all cards that could have been pretty bad for me. So I'm not going to complain. There we go. We'll go ahead and get Neos out. And just kind of poke for 900 and 1900. That's cool. All right. I think we benefited. I mean, yeah, we lost some of our own cards, but you know, I had no idea he was going to lay so many trap cards down. So that's all. That's my bad. And okay, I get what he's trying to do though. He is the stall player. He is the guy you turn to, you know. Alright, but let's go ahead and just get him out. Face down card. Ooh, embodiment of Anubis. Oh no. Apophis. Apophis? Hang on. I'm probably butchering this name. Apophis? Okay, embodiment of Apophis. That's fine. Whatever. He's a non-issue. Because of our Neos. Come on, guy. You gotta do better than that. You gotta be better. You know, I like your trap monsters, and you did have a strategy, but Heavy Storm is just too good of a card. Okay, now I'm scared. Alright, so just in case, Burden the Mighty, because why not? I'm gonna switch him to defense mode. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, just normal summon Neos. The one time I used his effect, and he had a counter. Gosh damn it! Nope. You're just straight up nope. You know what? I'm gonna get him back. I don't get. I'll get him back. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna poke for 900 because why not? Oh, Nightmare Wheel. Oh, so now you. Okay, at least it was on that monster. You know. At the very least, it's on that monster. Alright, let's see. That was for... Honestly, yeah, that definitely was for the better. I agree with you there. What do you got? Oh, Stronghold of the Moving Fortress. Okay. So you have 2000 defense. That is fine, I guess. You know what? Let's go ahead and use mind control. Let's take that away from you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Prisma's effect. You know what? I don't think it really matters at this point, but I am going to go ahead and send... let's go ahead and send Ocean to the grave. Alright. And then... let's switch him to attack. How many games have I suggested that you guys accepted? I haven't suggested a fourth game yet. If I had to pick another name, I forgot which for. I think we actually decided on Kingdoms of Avalar, but you did choose 4 games initially. I can't remember all of them. It was Expedition 33. It was Kingdoms of Avalar. There is like Shadow of Mordor. I remember those 3 that you have suggested to us when you redeemed the game. I mean, did you decide on any of those 4s? Like. Because all of them go. Oh, yeah, Expedition 33, Shadow of Mordor, and gosh dang it! I just said it, but I don't remember it. Not yet. But I was talking about which of the earlier games I did redeem. Oh, about what you did redeem for. I'm trying to think. So you did redeem for Hayato Boyfriend, and I think you redeemed. I don't know if it was 4. I know you redeemed at least 2. It was Top 4 Boyfriend and Super Robot Wars 30. I don't. Oh, and Code Vein. Yes, and Code Vein. Yes, you did redeem that as well. Which we still, yeah, all of them are still in my PC. So, yeah, you did redeem for all of those in the past, if I can recall. You guys keep forgetting to play. It's not that we are forgetting Titan, is that considering the streaming schedule is so compact already, typically Okami plays on Wednesdays. Like this is the exception. Like the next few Wednesdays are not going to be it. So Wednesdays are her night. Mondays are our group games with both Okami, Empty Milkies, and Terra. Friday is Free Stream Friday, where you guys actually pick the game, and then Saturdays, I've mostly been resorting to D&D and just the .hack streams, with certain exceptions, of course. So the stream schedule is just a bit tight. I mean, with Hayato Boyfriend, I don't want to continue it without Okami, because, well, we started it together, we might as well finish it together. Code Vein, I'm more than happy to try again. In fact, I'll probably put Code Vein in the next Free Stream Friday, which we are doing Free Stream Friday again this week, now that we got through the other redeems. So Code Vein is definitely going to be on the table for this selection. So, yeah, I know we haven't really been doing too much, but like I said, the streaming schedule is a little compact here as of late. Do you? This is a pickle. Quite the pickle I'm in. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna end my turn to see what happened. There we go. Yep, here we go. That is actually a really nice card. Reinforcement of the army. You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit funny here. Reinforcement of the army. I'm going to go ahead and use Prisma's effect to turn him into Elemental Hero Avion. I can't recall if I ever redeemed any other game besides the 3. I think it was just, I could be wrong, but I think it was just those 3. And I know we played all 3 of them on stream before. However, we have not been able to actually complete all of them, because a lot of the games that you have chosen so far take a lot of time to get through. So, yeah, I'm sorry that we can't really go through an entire playthrough, but we do end up playing those games. It is still on my computer, so if it does get chosen again, I'll be more than happy to, play through those games again, because, hey, if that's what the community wants, that's what the community is going to get, Alright, here we go. Elemental Hero Mariner. Yeah. Da 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 da. And now, because I have a face down card, I can attack directly. Let's go. I cannot attack directly. Oh no. Gosh dang it. Well, at least I got rid of the one card. Alright, normal summon. Of course, it had to be a Mirror Force. It just had to be a Mirror Force. Alright, what you got? You got more cards to set. Is your card nothing but trap cards? Solemn Wishes. Oh boy. He's got the Solemn Wishes. Look, if you're going to be regaining life points, I'm going to regain life points too. There we go. That's an easy 2,000 I got back. Haha. Oh boy, this guy who stalls. If I don't come up with a solution soon, I am probably going to end up losing this. I'm going to keep gaining this life points. You know what? Might as well activate it. Because why not? Dust Tornado! Isn't that just nice? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Alright, what you got? What you got? Yep, you're going to regain life points. Well, if we're going to be playing this stall game, I'm at least going to gain some life points too, you know? Yeah, but let's gain life points. 2,500, woo! Alright, man. You can go. I've got nothing. You gain 500 life. All of that hard work is just kind of boom. Because of one stronghold of the moving fortress. Okay, honestly, that actually works pretty good too, because I'm going to activate Twister. Let's get rid of you. Judgment of Anubis? I got the Judgment of Anubis. Honestly, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna get my life points back, but oh boy. And we'll go. And Break's going to be showing up here in about 5 minutes. So let's get through this duel, hopefully. Man, it would be nice to have the. It would be nice to have something, you know. Boom. You know what? Just gain life points and pass. I got nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's king of the swamp. Don't have a way to get my card back though. That's the thing. I have 19,000 life points. Would you play the console versions or Steam versions of any of the games I've chosen to redeem? Oh yeah, Titan. I already said I was going to end up, you know, playing those games that you've chosen. You've already redeemed the points, which means that, you know, whichever game that, you know, we decide in the long run, we will end up playing. Honestly, you chose some very good games. Like, Expedition 33 is a game I've been wanting to try for a long while, but also Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of Mordor, whichever one it was. Also, very good games I remember enjoying, as well as Code Vein. Actually, no. Was it Code Vein? I don't know. Code Vein wasn't part of the ones you. I know you redeemed some others, but there were some good games that you have suggested. It was Kingdoms of Avalar. So honestly, I'm leaning more towards that, only because Jade is familiar with the game, and it would be nice to have someone who knows what the game is about and like how to go about it. You know. Keep saying you know. Because you also gotta consider, Titan, that I like some of the games I do need to buy as well. So I would say once I get my financial situated, then I'll end up, you know, buying one of the selected games too, you know? Keep saying you know! Why do I keep saying you know? Alright, you know. I'm starting to sound like that one guy from Final Fantasy VIII. Right? I think Raijin, I think is his name is. The guy who keeps saying you know. I got 25,000 life points. Nothing to show for it. Okay. On the one hand, Jose will talk about Scathe playing out like the times of Talion with the would be gauging his how to imagine. Honestly, like I said, Shadow. I think I know what I'm going to do. Summon Stratos. Okay. Regain. Next turn, I'll go ahead and summon Stratos to use his effect to destroy those spells and traps. Interesting. Yes, let's go ahead and activate Nobleman of Execution. Let's get rid of you. Another Judgment of Anubis? Honestly, that kind of clears the board a little bit better. I'm gonna summon Burstinatrix. Gain some life points. Which Assail and Scathe would potentially be doing to set their minds to. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Let's see if this works, because I'm running out of ideas. Alright. There we go. Nobleman of Execution. And then you have Expedition 33 for those who come after. Geez, that line is memorable, so hurts. Well, I mean, I didn't mean to fast forward. Yeah, you have nothing but traps. Alright. Summon Stratos. Let's destroy spells and traps. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you. And I'll destroy you. Ha ha! So guys, we have a break coming up. Go ahead and get yourself a snack and a nice little drink. And we'll be right back after these messages. we are back with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go. Let's win this battle. You've got nothing now, Zanny. You got nothing. We have all the dueling skills here. We've got the duel monsters. Your thoughts on what I said so far? Oh yeah, before the break I actually did talk a little bit about Expedition 33 and so well as Kingdoms of Avalor. Kingdoms of Avalor I've heard about from Empty Milky's. You know, she loves that game. I think it would be a good game to choose. But on the other hand, Expedition 33 is a game that I've been wanting to see. I've wanted to play for a long while now. So it is really a toss-up at the moment. It is really a toss-up. So I'm definitely going to have to discuss with the gang to see which game would be best for us, you know? Understandable? Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, you've chosen some really good games here. And once we come to a decision, we'll make an announcement via the Discord, you know, for the final decision. Because, honestly, right now, it's just mostly a toss-up between those games that you have selected so far. Alright, I'm going to do Jaden. You just stay over there. You just stay over there. Run the... I draw. I draw. No, I win. I always win. I have not lost once, I don't think. The fourth game was Melty Blood type Lumina. But admittedly picturing... Who said... I have no idea who Hukina Tono is. I have no idea who that is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just duel summon Stratos, see what happens. Or not Stratos, Deus Alias, what am I saying? Jirai Gumu. That's a throwback. Let's go ahead and activate Nobleman of Execution. Is Tsukuhime's best girl in terms of hair. I'd offer an image on this channel, but don't know how bots are. Like I said, put it... Man, I don't have an anime section in Discord. I would say... Since you're talking about Chigusa, maybe put it in the dot hack section. I think that'll probably be the best spot. I'll probably take a look at it later, but that... I mean, you might show me an image of her, but it doesn't really give... Like, I still have no idea, like, who she is. I mean, I haven't even... You know, you're throwing out a name, but I don't know the context of said name. You know? No, I need to stop that. I gotta stop saying you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and you know what, let's get Fusion Gate out. Go ahead and oversummon Stratos. Let's destroy that back row. Alright, we got this. We got this. What are you going to do? Do you really want to risk 4,000 life points? Got 2 cards face down. Okay, that's pretty bad. It's going to be pretty bad. Light of Intervention. Okay, that's a nothing burger. Okay. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and over some of this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and just destroy this face down. Radiant Mirror Force. Oh! Oh! That's a Mirror Force card. Okay, that attack went through just fine. Howling Insect was the other. Is Radiant Mirror Force basically Mirror Force on crack? Yes, no. Basically, they can only activate it when... It's basically a worse Mirror Force, as your opponent needs to control 3 monsters. 3 or more monsters in attack position. So it is a worse Mirror Force, but it is a Mirror Force, you know? Yeah. The opposite... It's still Mirror Force, but it's a slightly worse Mirror Force. I would just say maybe a little bit worse. Yeah, like Personality said, it's a worse Mirror Force. It worked. I mean, obviously in this case, it definitely worked, but I'm not too happy that it did. I'm not too happy that it did work. All right, you know what? Polymerization. You know what? I need to get a new word. Here we go. Shining flare. Wait a minute. Let's see the animation for this. Let's go. Honestly, this looks so sick. There we go. He has 3,700 attack. Yeah! May the power of the sun vanquish this giant spider. Shining Flare Strike! I don't know if that's the actual name of it, but... And then, the 2,200 from the effect. Let's go. One of my favorite classic Elemental Hero cards. Shining Flare Wingman is just so good. Because of your own light of intervention, you know. Why do I have a compulsive need to say, you know? I don't know why. What is with me saying that word today? You still take that burn damage. What do you have? What you got? Yeah, one face down card. Alright, not bad, not bad. You know what? I have confidence in this. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh, that was a negate attack. I like that. Let's gain some life points. Granted, they're not gonna lose life points because this thing has 0 attack, but hey, we can get over it. There we go. Nightmare Cage. Okay. If you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna gain life points. I mean, you're helping me out. You know, here I am trying to regain life points to help myself out, and you just want to stall. What is with these stall decks? I don't know why. Fusion Gate. I'll go ahead and just regain life points. Because why not? Air Hummingbird is such a good card. It is so good. Like in this game, just being able to regain life points while your opponent is stalling out. It's good. It's really nice. Light of Intervention. Alright, let's see what you got there, buddy. Howling Insect. There's just so many stall decks in this one location. The abandoned door room. Why? Why? Why are we going for stall strategies in this place? You know what? Let's gain my points. GG. It's GG, alright. If he would have just not summoned that monster. GG. Alright. We need all the dual points we need. So let's duel. Honestly, I'm thinking the Obelisk Blue is going to be a little bit tougher. Because the blue students have the hardest AI to go against. Alright, let's go. Claude versus Rye. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, not a bad start. I'm gonna get King of the Swamp, the Polymerization. I don't know what they have, and the most annoying. Yeah, it is the most annoying dex because you have Final Count. Like we've seen Final Countdown, we've seen like even before the stream, I've seen Nurse Burn, I've seen like the all trap deck. Oops, all traps. Alright, let's go ahead and summon Mystic Swordsman level 2. I'll activate Burden of the Mighty just to protect myself a little bit. Let's go. Oh, Man-Eater Bug in this game? Hey, you gotta respect Rai for having the classics. You know, you gotta respect the hustle. Like, she is brave enough to use Man-Eater Bug in this format. Lightning Vortex. I am so glad I withheld from future summoning. Polymerization. I'm gonna go ahead and get Shining Flare Wingman. Let's go. I think her deck has many removals. I should hope not. We'll see what happens, but Shining Flare has been doing good so far. Man-Eater Bug. Man-Eater Bug. It's a man-eating bug. You're right. I wasn't saying that you were wrong, but I'm like, okay, you know what? It'll be fine. One Man-Eater Bug, not that big of a deal. Two Man-Eater Bugs, you do it. Yeah, you did do it. You got it. As a general question, what are your thoughts on solo leveling as a series? I have never seen it. I've seen maybe bits and pieces of it here or there, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. I mean, it looks good. Play man in defense mode. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and... Was that a howling insect? Oh, okay, so... next general question as for Fearin. I haven't seen Fearin either, but boy, Fearin just looks like an amazing anime. I just love the character design, the environmental design, like even some of the comedy that's with it. Fearin's, yeah, I don't want to say too much due to spoilers, just in case someone listening has never seen Fearin, but it looks so amazing. Titan, have you ever read the manhwa? I've never heard of that either. Oh, wait a minute, you mean manga? Yeah, the manga. Yeah, I sadly, the thing about adulting is you don't have too much time to enjoy the good reads. It's manga for Koreans and Japanese. Oh, or not Japanese. I'm saying Koreans and Chinese. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that. See, you learn something new every day. That is that's interesting. I like that. What am I going to do? I can make my bowl, man. That's not going to do. Let's see what this is. Mystical Space Typhoon. Howling this thing's not going to do too much. Yeah. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. One of my favorite traps in this era. Just being able to negate attack like almost infinitely. Let's get that blade edge. Let's go. Blade edge. Attack. And blade edge has piercing. Oh, okay, he's not flipped out. Oh, I was starting to worry. I was starting to worry about that. When you see Man-Eater Bug twice in one game, you start to worry. Okay. Swords of Revealing Lights, but you know what? Okay, you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait a couple turns. Man Eater Bug. Yes. Who knew that Man Eater Bug was going to be my worst nightmare? Imagine, like, this shiny example of an elemental hero gets outdone. Oh, Millennium Scorpion. Millennium Scorpion. That's no, no. Hey, I don't mind if that gets rid of my Bubble Man, but okay, that Alright. Oh, actually, this actually might work. Hang on. So let's get rid of. That's going to go away on its own. Let's get rid of that trap card. Solemn Judgment. Oh my goodness, I called right on that. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to go ahead and fusion summon for Wild Edge. Granted, he does not have piercing, but he can attack all enemies once. And he has some decently high attack too. So as soon as Swords goes away, yeah, it's one turn. 2 more turns. 2 more turns. Let's go. Let's do this. You can't get over my Stratos? I've got a Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Oh yeah, I think we won this. Like, next turn, as long as they don't have anything too sus, we've got this. Oh. Excusez-moi? Hello. Hello. That's a Megamorph. Brain Crusher. Once per turn, if this card is destroyed by opponent's monster by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon one of those hang on. If this card destroyed an opponent's monster. Oh! Oh! Well, that's gonna be big. It's gonna be a He's got Wild Edge. All I need is United We Stand and we can get over him. What if you lose your life points? I could, but here's the thing. Alone, he has 2,400 attack. Right now, I don't have anything higher than that. So if he will go after this. That's kind of the issue right now. Do the math. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. You're right, personality. Or I could have just waited a turn. I could have just waited a turn. I need a third monster. I definitely need a third monster. You know, let's get rid of some of these vanillas that are in our deck. Let's get rid of Burstinatrix. I'm going to let him destroy another one of my monsters. It's probably going to be Prisma, but... Oh! Now my life points are higher. And he gets Prisma. Okay. So now he has 1,200 attack. Alright, that's not bad. We can actually get rid of him now. It took a lot of life points off of us, but at least we could get rid of this stupid thing. Yeah, and here's the thing, personality. Me and math do not go well together. I look at 2 plus 2 and I see the fish. Oh, ha 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 ha! Wow, creature swap. Yeah, too much card advantage. Yep, too much card advantage. Stratos betrayed me. Straight up, Stratos just betrayed me. Stratos is a super villain now. He is an evil hero. Yeah, Stratos is going to Stratos go to jail. Go to jail. You know what? But let's see what this person is using. Because after we're all said and done here, we're going to do one big pack opening. You know, with the points in this game, of course. I don't have money to spend on $200 boxes. We need to evil. Honestly, that is true. An evil hero Stratos. What would that look like? Would it destroy? Okay, so I'm thinking in this theoretical evil hero Stratos, when it's normal or special summoned, you can add one hero monster from the graveyard to the hand, or you could destroy one monster on the field equal to the amount of heroes on the field. There we go. We got evil Stratos. Honestly, this is not too bad. This is not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and set that. Let's see what kind of cards you're playing. Ooh, Fane Sanctuary. Okay. Oh, we're Monarchs. Keep playing Monarchs. Okay. Going up against Monarchs. Trying to think. You know what? I've got myself an idea. Use King of the Swamp to get polymerization. Use polymerization. That way I can get Wild Wingman. Mostly because I don't know what the spell and trap cards are going to be. So maybe put him in defense mode for now. Let's go ahead and destroy that back row. You know what? That is fine. I went -1, but let's get rid of the Monarch. I think the Monarch's going to... I already forgot about... I just saw it happen, and I already forgot about Threatening Roar. This is why you need to read your cards, friends. Don't be like me. You know, don't be like me and don't understand what's happening in the duel. And see, now, that's the thing about this game's AI. I think the game's AI is smarter for... Ooh, hold on. How much defense you got? Level limit area B, let's go. First Dinatrix is level 3. Can we defeat a Monarch with a hero? It is confirmed. Vanilla heroes can beat Monarchs. Disrespect. Such disrespect. Oh, thank Morphin Jar. Nice. Okay, that is awesome. Okay, I don't care about Mystical Space Typhoon, but... Okay, Brain Control I don't like. See, this is some wombo combo stuff here. A lot of wombo combo. You don't have Jar... Nah, I didn't pull Morphin Jar. Trust me, if I had Morphine Jar, I would most certainly put it in the deck. Yeah, I just don't have it right now. Hopefully we can change that. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to activate Reasoning. Level 6. Alright, probably not yet. I'll set one card face down. I'll go ahead and put Woodsman on the table. And I guess I don't want to use United Restand just in case he has another Marna, right? He draws another. Okay. And my turn. One turn for swords. That's good. Maybe that's a strategy. Scapegoats. Yes, I would like to get polymerization. Okay, so we can make a few things with this. So what do we need? I think Avion is in the graveyard already because yeah, he's already in the graveyard. Because we have Keen in the Swamp, we can fusion summon. Question is, what are we going to fusion summon? We can't really use Wild Wingman just yet. This is quite a predicament we got going on here. This is quite a predicament. No Wild Heart? Nah, I don't have Wild Heart in this deck. I probably should. Because, you know, he can get over traps. That is because he's unaffected by traps. But, yeah. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have put Wild Heart in the deck. He's my favorite elemental hero. Oh yeah, he's a really good elemental hero. Just being able to Giant Trunade. Okay. Yeah, sure, reset swords. Yeah, Wildheart is really good. Being immune to traps, I would say he definitely pulls his weight. So, alright, I'll go ahead and set that. Only we can, if only we had a Stratos. If only we had a Stratos. See, this is why we need the points, so that way we can go ahead and get ourselves some more heroes. I know Stratos is 1 in this game. Fusion game. I mean, we're getting ways to fusion summon. That's always a good thing. Gotta sleep, need to wake up early tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I hope you and your husband are having a fantastic night. Go get some sleep. Stay classy, stay beautiful. Have a good time. Yeah, I shall have a good time. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Executor. Let's go. Of course it's threat. I can't attack anyway. Alright. Ooh boy. Okay, there we go. Swords is gone. Swords is most certainly gone. Good. God. We good. We're golden. You know, if we could just get rid of... Not get... We could be a little tricky here. Let's go ahead and activate Prisma, send Sparkman to the graveyard, activate Polymerization to get Shining Flare Wingman, we're gonna do some big damage here. Normal summon Prisma, but wait, there's more. I'll get Mind Control to get Morphing Jar, because why not? Because now he had... Oh no, oh wait a minute, I forgot I didn't activate. I understand. Now, we use United We Stand to get him some big uber damage. Let's see. Excess damage against... Okay, so I can't attack him directly, but this is gonna be funny. 8,000 attack. Shining Flare Wingman. You gotta love it. Okay, excess damage against it's good. You know what? We'll just get rid of that. Okay. Go ahead and do this. Spirit Reaper! Ah, Spirit. It'd have to be the Spirit Reaper. You know what? 8,000 attack, Shining Flare. Let's go. Why does everyone have Spirit Reaper? And I don't. Another Fiend Sanctuary. Isn't that just banned? La da 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 la 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 la. Keep the token. Keep the token. Yeah. You know what? You get yeah. I should keep the token because it burnt. Yeah. I keep forgetting that it burns for 1,000. You know what? Yes. Let her just go down from her own card. You know what? That's the idea that I just didn't think about. I wanted to go all out with Shining Flare, but because I don't know how to read, I forgot that this, makes it so that way you take the damage instead of the opponent. We'll burn. We'll burn. We'll do a little burn. We win. We won because of personality. Personality saved us from embarrassment. Evil. It is. We're evil. We are evil. We're going to be evil because we're going to go ahead and destroy. We're going to go ahead and summon Air Hummingbird. Yik has personality though. I have personality too. I have an 8,000 attack point personality here. True, yes. It is true. Sakuratsu armor! That's only for face up. Yeah, that's only for face. Why? Ooh. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to attack Spirit Reaper. It's alright, though. You wanna know what the worst part about this is? I could summon Rampart Blaster. I could go and, summon her in defense and attack directly. However, in this game, Rampart Blaster's effect just does not work. You cannot attack in defense mode, even though the card says you can attack in defense mode as long as you apply half the attack. Womp, 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 womp. Oh boy. Oh, you got Dreamborn Frog too. That's nice. That's cool. That's dandy. You have a fusion that type. Yes, I do. I need Bubbleman and I need it's Bubbleman and Avion, which I do have Avion in the grave, I believe. Yeah, Avion's in the grave. Bubbleman is not. So if I can, okay, so I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go ahead and let that play. You know what? If you're gonna make me stall, I am going to go ahead and gain life points. So next turn, I'll have Ocean go ahead and give me Avion. I'll use Prisma's effect to send for Bubbleman. Monarchs. I forgot that she plays Monarchs. I forgot that she plays Monarchs. So I'm going to activate Ocean's effect, get Avion. Right, and then we'll use Prisma's effect to send Bubbleman. The card becomes Bubbleman. No. Nope. Oh, Bubbleman's in my hand. Wait a minute, Bubbleman. I didn't notice Bubbleman was in my hand already. Okay, let's win. Let's go ahead and win. I'm like, where's my Bubbleman? No, it's right there. Alright, now I gotta set a card in face down. There we go, let's set that one. Alright, let's attack directly now. Oh my goodness. Mm. Oh, that stings. That hurts my soul. That straight up hurts my soul. All right. You know what? Last ditch effort. Neos. We're tributing summoning Neos. I mean, we have Metamorph on the field. Wah 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 wah. Oh, she's not attacking. Okay, maybe we win. Maybe we win. Let's get Stratos. Stratos never lets us down. No more summon Stratos. No more BS. What? Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, wait a minute. Exchange of the Spirit. So she used Exchange of the Spirit, which means you can tribute summon a monster using one of the opponent's monsters, but you're not allowed to attack that turn if you do. True, true. Alright. Metamorph. Stratos? No, no, not you. I'm tired of these stalling players. GG's. No practice, yep. You know what? We're almost done with the stream, so let's go ahead. Let's buy some packs. We gotta let the day play out. 1470 DP is not bad. Oh, not bad whatsoever. It's really nice. I mean, we got enough for like several packs at this point. All right, it's Sunday now, which means we can actually go to the card shop. You up, Claude? There's a duel tournament today. You up for it? Sure. You know what? I'll watch the packs. I'm a gacha addict. Yeah, understandably so. I joined the Life of Red tournament. I guess we're not drawing the packs. Hang on. Can we? Nope. Okay. We're in the middle of the tournament now. We're doing the tournament. Alright, Crowler. What's going on? Welcome to the special site for the tag duel. Therefore, you must get acquainted with tag duels. We hold tournaments at the duel arena every Sunday. Winning the tournament unlocks a pack. Okay, we're doing this then. Other types of duels will be forbidden. Rule breakers will be tossed into the ocean. Now, if you beat 5 of the groups of students here, we'll be crowned the winner of the tournament. But if you lose or draw once, you're eliminated. Understood? And get you into Raw Yellow tournament. Ooh, okay, you know what? Definitely worth it then. So I'll start tag dueling till you can't tag no more. Alright, yeah, let's do it. 5 duels. Jaden, Prowler, and that priest dude from I still have no idea what you're talking about, Titan. Alright. 5 duels. Can we get through 5 duels in 15 minutes? Probably not. I mean, if we need to go a little bit longer, we can. We'll probably have to save the pack openings for later, because apparently we got 5 duels we need to get through. Alright, Jaden. Yeah, okay, Neospace? Fine. Neospace Finder. I mean, 1800 attack, okay. Pretty solid. Ooh, 6 samurais. Alright, what do we got? Let's see here. I'll set Metamorph. I'll go ahead and normal Stratos. Get a card from my deck to the hand. Let's go ahead and get Woodsman for later. Alright. So I don't mind getting rid of Stratos. If we get rid of Stratos and find a way to get him back later, we could just recycle his effect. Yeah, this is just a way to get Neospace. I mean, it's a pretty decent card. It's a pretty decent effect. What's his name for? Kid you not. Finally get the context of the chicken knife 8-0, then there's no mean feat. I'm gonna nod my head and say yes, Titan. Just gonna smile and nod. Alright, Jaden, what you got for us? What can you do? Light of intervention? Don't care. Not an issue. Okay, Jaden's got the idea now. Threatening roar. Okay, fine. Roar of threat. I'm being threatened by roar. Ian's foot soldier. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do Woodsman. And you know, why not? Why don't we just go ahead and attack? I mean, he can't really hide anything. Yeah, he's gonna be able to summon a Shi. Yeah, 6 Samurai. I thought it was gonna be Shion, but guess not. Boom. Yeah, so far I don't really see too much cohesion with this tag duelist. At least I keep like a little bit intact with the hero theme, even though Jaden uses arguably worse heroes. Pokemon. Alright, Jaden, what do you got? Warrior of Return Alive. 6 Samurai isn't scary in this game. While that may be true, it's just thinking back to when I played against 6 Samurais. Yeah, it can still be a little scary, you know. They still have some good cards that they could use. Oh, head on. I don't think, yeah, it wasn't enough, but hey, we're getting close to winning. That's a good start. Shion's Castle of Mist. That's a card. Get rid of my Woodsman. Get rid of the Woodsman. You know what? Crash. Attack for Gabe. Excuse me. Oh, loses 500 attack before damage. You know what? You know, forget about the 6 Samurai. Stratos, get rid of him. I don't care if you lose 500 attack points. There we go, 700 exactly. This is what I mean when I say Yu-Gi-Oh players don't know how to read. Stop! E-heroes are the winners! All the losing teams can go scram! Oh. Okay, maybe. Okay, so, alright, not too bad. Duel, okay. Alright, duel number 2. Okay, that first duel wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I mean, Jaden was also doing some pretty decent moves with what he has, you know? Okay, Lawrence versus Zanny. Oh god, these teams. This team right here. Okay, 2 Honest is actually not all that bad. I actually kind of like that. That's not too bad. Okay, 1 card face down and 1 spell trap. Yay. Okay, not bad whatsoever. Not bad. So, why don't I go ahead and send King of the Swamp for polymerization. And let's go ahead and get out the OG, Flare Wingman. Do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Here we go, Flame Wingman! Alright, let's see here. Let's see. We got Monster Reborn and a Hero Emerges. Okay, not too bad. I'm gonna save my normal summon until after the battle, but let's go ahead and Skydive Scorcher! Okay. Komori Dragon. Not too bad. Or is that Komori Dragon? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Kumori. Yep. I was right. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Okay, come on, Jaden. Get a heavy storm or something. Stronghold of the Moving Fortress, a non-issue. Just really non-issue at this point. Jaden. Normal summon honest. Good. Great. He's getting very unlucky. Okay, he has 0 attack. Okay. But hey, at least honest can be returned to the hand, which is always nice. Loses 500 attack. Okay. Warrior Dia Greffer. Skull Servant! Oh my god, we got the Skull Servant in the chat right now. Danky, my goat is playing peak. Yes, we are playing heroes. Not just heroes. We're playing elemental heroes. Jaden's playing the Neos heroes, as it were. And what we can do, we can definitely pull some shenaniganery. You know what? Why don't we pull ahead in some shenaniganery? Let's go ahead and summon Wild Wingman. And yes, I am running OG Hero Skull Servant. I am definitely running some OG heroes. And honestly, all these older heroes have been putting in the work. Wild Wingman, Wild Edge. Yes, the white family dog was taken into quarantine. That rascal ruined our vacation. And my white bacon. Oh no! Oh man, not Marin. Oh, Marin. How's the lady in white? You doing fine? You doing well? Alright, let's get rid of that. I don't want to see that. And you know what? Let's activate it again. It's not once per turn. Let's get rid of that too. Dang, what a heroic fellow. What a spectacular individual. Spectacular willpower. Yes, I am the pinnacle of heroism right here. So much so that I can burn with Skydive Scorcher. Let's go. Skydive Scorcher. Alright, attack for game. 2 wins. We need 3 more wins, then we win. Maybe the nearest base is in good hands now that you're its pilot. Heck yeah! I worried about my co-pilot though, because Jaden's not exactly all there. Let me tell you, Skull Servant, Jaden, before the stream, I was doing some test duels, and this man, this guy right here, thought it would be a good decision to tribute summon Neos over a Shining Flare Wingman with 4,000 attack. Yep. He thought it was such a good idea to summon Neos. No Neo Space. There was no Neo Spacians to help him out to contact fuse. It was just Neos. I do worry about my co-pilot. I so worried about the co-pilot. Okay, Jaden's got Morphing Jar. Okay, that's... Okay, not too bad. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see what you guys got. Oh, okay, so you're running BES. Mind controlled. No. Brain controlled. If only that was on the field first. You know what? We're gonna blind MST because why not? Right. Limiter removal. Okay, let's activate Bird of the Mighty. Go ahead and get our. You know what? No, we need another monster. We're just gonna go for it. Let's see. Does this guy do anything? Opponent controls monster, you control no monsters. Okay, it's just a free monster stuff. Oh, you got 2,000 defense. Oh my goodness. And you got Trip-Born Frog. Isn't that just something? Isn't that just wonderful? Ugh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Grr. Hey, Katsu, popping in from my commute home. All right, it's good to have you here. And I'm just letting you guys know. I think I might go for at least another half hour longer, mostly because I do want to open some packs in game for you guys. That and well, I didn't realize there would be a tournament before. I was just going to open some packs and end the stream, but apparently we're in the middle of the tournament, and well, we might as well just go forth and just we go through the tournament. We'll open some packs, and then we'll call it a night. All right, Jaden, can you be smart? You play it smart. Okay. All right. Oh, that's smart play. Very smart play to do that. Using my Prisma to get your Neos. You special summoning him in attack mode? Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Flared Neos. Okay. So he's just a big beat stick. 4,200 attack. That's a lot. That is a lot. Not gonna lie. A normal monster that does nothing. Oh my, I'm gonna have so much fun with that Flare Neos now. Na 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 la 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 la. Alright, let's go. Can we do this? Maybe. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and summon Air Hummingbird, because why not? Let's get some life points. Alright, so 42, what is this I'm at? Let's see, well, apparently the effect is broken, so I can't really tell what exactly it does, but he does something. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set one card. Okay, yeah, it's based off of spell and traps. Okay, you know what? Set. There we go. Let's get some major damage in. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, actually, I could probably go for game if I... That's fine. That's fine. We got game. We got our game on. There we go. Exactly 8,000. Let's go. Let's do this. 3 wins. Got 3 wins. Alright. All the other teams, scram. We got 2 more teams to go and fight. And we are coming on break here in about 3 or so minutes. Let's see if we can beat this guy in 3 minutes. I highly doubt it, but... So we're going to finish up this tournament, we're going to open up some packs, and then we're going to head call it a night. Alright. Kadin. Alright, what you got for us, Kadin? Alright, what you got? What you two got for us? Okay, I've got some pretty good opening cards here. Toll. I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. Oh. Go, go, go! Be Kadim's worst nightmare. Heck yeah! I'll definitely try my best to be his nightmare. Alright, Jaden's gonna pay 500. Okay, that... Ooh, a Royal Oppression deck. Be the equivalent of playing against full power Snake Eyes. Nay, I will be the equivalent of being a 20,000 attack point Skull Servant attacking directly. That's how powerful I'm going to be in this instance. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'll save Heavy Storm for later. Okay, no tragedy. Great. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and pay 500 to get rid of a spell card that will have me pay for 500. I'll activate Reasoning because it's just a free special summon for me. Because the AI doesn't know what to do. And then we got Stratos! Good! You are spectacular! No, you're spectacular, Skull Servant! You helped me win so many games back in the day, back when I played Skull Servants. So I appreciate all the help you have given me all this time. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get Air Hummingbird. Let's go ahead and get some life points. Let's gain all the life points. Alright, let's go ahead and put Fusion Gate there too. Alright, Shredos. Punch over that. There we go. Air hummingbird. Da 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 da. Alright guys, we are about to go on break, so go ahead and get yourself a snack or a nice little drink, or in your case, Skull Servant, go ahead and check up on the pupper. I'm sure that, you know, Marin is... Now's a good time to go check up on the pupper. But anyway, friends, we'll be right back. Excuse me. After these messages. And we are back with more Duelist of the Roses. Let's go. Oh, hey. What did I miss? I step away from my computer for 3 minutes and Jaden ends up summoning Divine Neos. Excuse me? You just summon any 5 Neos, Neospacian, or Element. So pretty much any hero or Neos. Okay, great. Once per turn, you can remove or play one of them. It gains 500 attack. Also, you get the monster. Jaden, you man lad. That's. Oh my goodness. What? Why'd you get rid of my fusion gates? Jaden just kind of definitely took the opportunity to use my fusion gate. Okay, I don't really think that does that much of anything. But you know what? Heavy Storm. I'm not dealing with any of that crap. And what is that? Rock Bombardment again? No, the Royal Surrender. Okay, that's just a counter trap. Okay, that is fine. That is dandy. What do we got? Normal summon. I'm gonna go ahead and flip summon Morphine Jar. Polymerization. Let's go. What can we make? Let's see. You know what? Why not Flare Wingman? Flame Wingman. Let's do this. Do I want to keep? You know what? Might as well. So, King of the Swamp and Persinatrix. Let's go. Boom. All right. Boom! Here. You know what? Let's go ahead and get that extra 500 attack, because why not? Banish, gain 500 attack. Let's do this. There we go. And then Divine Neos for the win. Man, Jaden, you are a mad lad for summoning Neos behind my back. I was honestly not expecting that. I was not expecting any of that. But hey, we got 4 wins. We just need 1 more. We just need to fight against 1 more set of duels. Duel monsters. Duel! Alright, Walter, what do you have? What do you have, Walter? Da 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 la 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 la. Grandma was actually pretty good. Oh, okay. You got rid of Grandma. I hope you have a plan, Jaden. I really hope you have a plan, because I'm not seeing it right now. Okay, 1 card face down. What do I have? Okay. And I guess I'll go Bird of the Mighty. What do I want? That's the question. Do I want... Don't have... Avion, Sparkman, Sparkman. You know what? I guess we could just summon Prisma, send Persinatrix to the graveyard. Because we're the actual protagonists of this game, not Jaden. Alright, there we go. Flame Wingman! Woo! Alright, let's go. Flame Wingman! Attack that monster! Okay. That's fine. That's alright. Okay, so you're playing Archfiends. Okay. Oh! Okay. That is smart. Okay, so Grand Mole goes to mine. Oh, now I have the Grand Mole. Okay, thanks, buddy. I get a free Grand Mole I could use. Alright, thank you, Tricks, for coming back. Heavy Storm. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. And you now have my... Okay, Neos is fine. It's... Marshmallow. Of course you got a Marshmallow. I would be surprised if you didn't. And you got brain control. Oh. Jaden. Just had to summon. You just had to summon him, didn't you? You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna go ahead and put that on there. We're gonna go ahead and attack you. There we go. And then when it comes to my turn again, we'll use Grand Mole to bounce back. What's it called? We're going to use that. I'm not too worried about that just. Let's see what happens. Miracle Fusion. All right. Okay. And he's summoning Divine Neos again. Okay. 2 Divine Neoses in one. Alright. That's fine. I can get over this, though. I am able to get... If I could just get over the, That is a non-issue. That is certainly a non-issue. That face down, though, might be an issue. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Normal summon. Let's see what we got. You know what? I don't like that field spell. Let's get rid of it. Alright. Let's go ahead and bounce back. You? So I pressed the wrong button. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I made an oopsie. I made quite a bit of oopsie here. It's okay. Next turn, I'll just summon Blade Edge and we'll go for it. Okay, you got Pandemonium. That's fine. Now, Jaden, if you're smart, you would use Grand Mole. Why? Okay, hang on. Let's read this. Let's see this. Okay, I don't know what he does. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's not too bad. We won. We're good. We got this, Jaden. Okay. Stop! We heroes are the winner. All the losing teams can go. Scram! Oh, looky here. The last team standing is... Claude and Jade and Yuki. Talk about a great pair. As your prize for winning, I'll give you this. Woo, 2,000 money. That concludes today's tournament. Sweet, man. Is there anything we can't do? Heck yeah. It's now Monday. Wake up, Claude. Atticus has finally regained his memory. I remember everything. Everything that happened. Fujiwara, thinking back, his skills were much greater than both mine and Zane's. He loved dueling. studied harder than anyone else. But his enthusiasm gradually started to take a strange turn. He discovered something. Power beyond that of the Shadow Realm. You're saying that power was Night Shroud? He couldn't resist it. He entered the Shadow Realm in exchange for his spirit. Then during the test duel with Professor Banner, I wound up in another dimension. And I used the power of this mask of Night Shroud to stay alive. What about Fujiwara? Night Shroud overtook him and condemned his spirit to the Shadow Realm. Then who's the Fujiwara that's on the island now? If Fujiwara is still alive, he's still under the power of Night Shroud. I'll save him. Huh, well, too bad about that. I need to go get some cards. We gotta get some cards. We got all this money, but we need to spend some money on cards. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna... Where is it? Oh, there it is. There's the store. Let's go spend some money on cards. Yes, all the cards. Every single one of them. Dorothy, I want to talk to you. Yes, I want some cards. I've got all this money to spend. Oh, here we go. This must be the reward for the first. Test of luck. Ooh, okay. Let's just buy the whole case. See what happens there. There are some cards that I have not gotten yet out of this, so I'm just going to get the rest of this box. Let's see here. No traps, time to gear up. It's fusion time! Expert spells. It's life from above. I don't really think I got any of these cards yet, so 2,000. I honestly don't know what's in these deck boxes, but let's get that. I do want another box of this. 2 boxes will be fine. Then let's get a Mobius box. As well as... Ah, yes. Unfortunately, I must return back to my coffin. However, I shall visit your streams once again in the future. Thank you, Skull Servant. You are amazing. I hope to see you again. Farewell, Lord of the... farewell, King of Skull Servants. I shall see you again in the future. Alright, let's see what cards we got. Well, we got no time to watch the packs open. Dark Simorg. Oh, I used to love this card. Just being able to keep your opponent from actually using any set cards, that is fantastic in my opinion. Are Lightsworns in this game? Lightsworns are in this game, and they're just as powerful then as they are now. Well, I mean, okay, maybe that wasn't good. They are very powerful. They are because of this era. They are so powerful. Let's see. I want to get like more fusion cards and more. Okay, Dark Nephis is not too bad either. Barrier Statue is pretty cool. DD Crow, very nice card. We do like DD Crow, but it is a side deck card. Grandma Jew, I remember like playing with this a lot in like Schoolyard Yu-Gi-Oh. The Dark Creator, okay, not too bad, not too bad. Let's see here. Anything else that catches my eye? Got fire. We got fire cards. A lot of useless fire cards. Alright, Thessalos is actually pretty. Lava Golem. That's pretty sick. Barrier Statue, King Pyron. Blazing Impachi. Yeah. We got Ocean Lord, Daedalus. Not much going on. Aqua Spirit. Okay, so far I'm not really seeing much of anything that would help. Some wind monsters. Snake Warrior is actually not too bad. It's a 1900 beater that if you have to set it, you know, let's see. Attack them with the monster that destroyed this card. I mean, it's a way for them to lose attack points. Like, worst case scenario. Let's see here. Like Piper. Barrier Statue is always nice to have. Just in case if we want to go with a stun strategy later on. But so far, I would like a deck that synergizes with Jaden's. Mistworm is actually pretty interesting. It is a tutor, plus non-tutor. When this is synchro summon, you can return up to 3 cards your opponent controls. Pretty nice to have. A nice card to have, at least in this like era of Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, even though that's a 5Ds card, I mean, we have 13 Wisemans. How did we get 13 Wisemans? We got Neo Space, which I didn't have before. Flare Neos, didn't really want that. Common Soul, Grand Mole! We got a Grand Mole! Oh, that's actually really nice. That I am so glad we got this. Let's see here. Fresh take. Test of Luck. Okay, so this is all the gambling cards. Lord Darkness is actually really nice. You know, it's a draw to remove 1 dark monster, but it can really help out with in dark strategies. Snipe Hunter is actually also really good as well. Just discard a card, roll a die, have a chance to pop something. Let's see, anything else okay, that's it. So, no other fusion cards. Oh, actually, hang on. Probably should have done this one. Power of the Hero. I probably should have chose that one, but you know what? Hindsight's 2020. All right, friends. Oh no, Dorothy, I don't want to talk now. No, okay. Soon. Okay, so let's pop a save. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. There we go. All right, friends. This is where we're gonna go ahead and end it for the night. I do want to thank each and every one of you for coming over here tonight. Let me go ahead and thank everyone who's been in chat on both sides. We've got... Alright. Thank you, Titan. Thank you, Dranzer. Thank you, Jacob. Let's see, who else we got? Thank you, Thorn, for raiding tonight. I do appreciate you. Thank you, Personality, for your many conversations. I hope you and your wife enjoy the rest of your night, if you are still here. Let's see. Anyone else on the Twitch side of things? Thank you, Katsu. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you, Skull Servant. I do appreciate you being here as well. I look forward to seeing all of your beautiful faces later on. But here's what you gotta do. If you are new here and haven't watched any of our streams before, go ahead and hit that follow button if you're on the Twitch side. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. It's absolutely free. You could also head to our Discord by go ahead and, you know, clicking the link in the chat, or if you're on the YouTube side of things, in the description below. It'll take you there to where you can talk with us. We have a small little community that we're growing. Very nice and wonderful people. You know, we talk about gaming topics and all that. We do polls to see what games we're playing on Free Stream Friday. I'm also a Dot Hack YouTuber. I do Dot Hack topics for Dot Hack people. And yes. So, this is where we're going to end it for tonight, friends. I hope all of you stay classy, stay beautiful, but most importantly, have yourselves a good night.